YouTubers, it is, let me fix this camera just a tidbit. Struggling. The struggle is real. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to start by saying it. I ain't been to no club, no. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It is July the 30th, 2017. For those who are new to this channel, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Shay, aka Brown Sugar, which is where you get welcome to the Brown Sugar Journey show. Or that don't sound right. I don't think that's what it is. Journey with Brown Sugar. I'm sorry. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all keep that in mind. I'm going to use that as a method to my madness. I have been talking like today all nonstop because I've been videoing. I went live on my in my Facebook group. I went live on my Facebook page. My old personal Facebook page. I had to let some steam out before I deactivated it. Before then, I did some clips for you all that I'm going to show next month after I'm sleeved, about a month after I'm sleeved, where I tried on some clothing. Okay, now let me give you some stats. My name is Shay. I am doing the VSG surgery. My doctor is Dr. Roston Major with Emory Health Care Clinic out of LaGrange. I chose to do my surgery in LaGrange because I live in Atlanta, Georgia. My parents, however, live in Columbus, Georgia, so that's like a medium between the two. And I didn't want to burden them. So I have to, and my parents are older and they don't like to drive. So, and especially if any of you all have been to Atlanta, Georgia, you know the traffic and the people drive crazy, but I like it. That's where I opted to have my surgery. I actually did not choose VSG. My doctor chose VSG for me. I went in thinking I was going to do gastric bypass, and after he explained and talked to me about why he does not like to do gastric bypass anymore, and it made a lot of sense to me, and so I opted for VSG, and I think from all the stories that I've heard, this is going to be a good choice for me. My stats. When I first started out with this, in this decision, it only took about 2 months for me to be, I was approved right off the bat. I'm on disability, and because of all of the prerequisites, I beyond qualified. So like they approved me like the moment they put in for it, literally. Like we gotta get the child healthy so we can get her off our back. Even though she's worked all her life, we ain't trying to pay no more for her. We trying to get her as healthy as we can. So I do have a lot of health issues. That just came upon me like within the last 3 years. A lot of things that have been harboring, but they really, really came down. My health really started diminishing the last 3 years, and after like the last 2.5 years, I had to ultimately, I was pretty much pushed out of my job of 15 years at the police department. Okay, now I'm not gonna get into that. My stats. When I first went to doctor measure, I think I weighed probably in the 260s, I want to say. I want to say that maybe 270. No, maybe 270. Somewhere around 265, 270. My highest weight, however, has spiked up to 278 and probably maybe even 280 just within that time frame. This is just within the last about 3 weeks. So I'm gonna say my highest weight was 278. That's what I clocked at the scale, which is the highest weight I've ever been in my life. Came close, but that's the highest I've ever been in my life. I am also on a lot of medications, a lot of which cause weight gain, but I can't blame this weight on my medications because I've dealt with the weight problem since birth. Okay, if you want to hear about that, go back to a couple of my videos and you'll hear about that story. I don't want to repeat. This right here is going to be about my pre-liquid diet that I'm on. I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly about this pre-op liquid diet. So those of you who have not gone through it, everybody's not the same. So, you can get both ends of it. Sometimes you don't hear a lot about the pre-op diet or how things may happen that may affect you in certain ways, and you may not get that bad aspect or whatever. I want to give it to you real, the way I experienced it. This may not be the way you experienced it, and actually my pre-op diet has been actually a pretty good experience. Now, given that today is the 30th of July, I started my pre-op diet on, today's Sunday now, and I started my pre-op diet on Monday, this past Monday. So I have been on my pre-op diet now for 6 days. Tomorrow will be a week. And I have 10 days. So, I only have a few more days. And my surgery is going to be August the 3rd, which is this Thursday coming up at 5 o'clock. Actually, the surgery actually starts at 8. I have to be there at 5:30 in the morning. Okay. Now let me tell you about this pre-op diet. Before I started this pre-op diet, remember I told you when I went to Dr. Major the first time, I think I was between 160 something, 170, give or take. I've been doing a lot of emotional eating, I was just hungry nonstop for a period of time. I mean, hungry. Some people be like, okay, I feel hungry, but, I drink some water. It's really, you're just thirsty. Nah, my body was like, water? Nope, that's not what you need. I'm drinking water now, yeah. Which is another thing I gotta tell you guys about. Okay. Now, so Sunday, a day before my pre-op liquid diet was supposed to start. So, all right, I'm going to have me a Last Supper. So, my ex had said that he was going to come over, which we were, still friends, and that's a whole nother story. But anyway, and he was supposed to cook steak, but he didn't get over in time because he had a side job to do. So what we did, we ordered IHOP, and I had me a T-bone steak. What I really wanted was a T-bone steak, a loaded baked potato without the bacon, bits because I don't eat pork, and I wanted lots of sour cream and cheese. That's what I wanted. But since he didn't cook and we went to IHOP, or we ordered IHOP, I had the T-bone steak, eggs, and pancakes. But I like my pancakes without the syrup, but with strawberries on it. So that's what I ordered. Okay. And then on top of that, I said I wanted everything that I wanted to eat. So, there was a carnival still going on across by my house. I love candy apples. Yeah, I mentioned that in another one of my videos. So, I went and got a candy apple. I love sweet tea. I'm a Southern gal. I didn't want to buy a gallon of sweet tea because I knew that I did not want to have that in the refrigerator with me because I did not want to drink it. And if it was in there, I would drink it. So, I love crushed ice. So, I went to, well, at first, I went to 2 places. And this day, I was like antsy and I was like irritated because like I had to wait for a long time already to eat my food. I'm thinking that I'm going to have somebody cook for me. And then I was waiting to eat, so I hadn't eaten all day. And then I finally got my food, and then I wanted some tea, but I didn't want to pay a whole bunch of money for it. So I went to McDonald's to get a large sweet tea. You know, they had that big sweet tea. But at McDonald's, the line was short, but the wait was long. So I was so antsy and irritated. Oh, y'all. Ooh, for the most part, I have stopped cursing. And in my head, Lord, ooh, I was angry. And it was hot. So I got out of that line. I went to the line of KFC. I was going to get like the half a gallon of their sweet tea. In that line, a long time. I got out of that line. I'm not kidding you. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I got out of that line and I was like, okay, well, let me go to Sonic's. I need to get some ice anyway to blend when I do my, if I want to, mix up my little stuff for my shakes or whatnot, my premier shakes. So I said, all right. So I went to Sonic's. Oh, that was way too bad. I was like, forget that. This is the last stop. So when I got to Sonic's, I was like, I want a bag of crushed ice, I want a large cherry limeade, and I want a large sweet tea. Those 2 drinks were not for my ex. One for my ex and one for me. No. Those 2 drinks were for me. I wanted the limeade and I wanted the sweet tea. And I drank both of them. I'm just being real. Okay. And the candy apple, I ate that before I was like eating steak, breaking off the candy apple, eating steak, breaking off the candy apple. Because those were like my 2 things. But I still want that baked potato. But we gonna go and forget about that because that ain't happening for a long time. But, so, I had my little last supper. I also had my last time with, my ex, which I consider him to be my best friend, but we had a lot of issues within the last couple of weeks. A lot of which, a lot of things that he's holding on to, and so that was probably my last time seeing him. So I've had a lot of things going on at the start of this 10-day diet. Okay, now, we're going to fast forward to day 1 of this 10-day liquid diet. I wake up in the morning for day 1 of this 10-day diet, and guess what? My lady Flo wants to, come on, I'm cramping, and it started. Well, I am a PMSer. Well, that kind of explains the day before how cranky I was. But I also have very harsh cravings, which kind of explains so I can let you guys know how much to put in, each thing. So variety. Make sure you go prepared for this when you do your 10-day at work. You don't want to go to work cranky. When you're hungry, you're cranky. So, it's liquids, but it's not totally liquids. I mean, like pudding. They consider that a part of the liquid diet. So you can get your pudding or your jello or whatever floats your boat. Take that and prepare. It's preparation is another key. You have to be prepared. You have to have these things prepared ahead of time, because if you are not prepared, then you will fail. You will fail. And we do not want you failing. So I have been bad about preparing, but since I have been unable to work, at home, I go ahead and I just whip up what I need to whip up. And even so, at home, I've been having my stuff together, ready. So, like, I have, these little jars. I got some even smaller. Actually, these are my parents' jar right here, the little top on them. I have that. I put my pudding in that. I think this one, I'm not sure how big this one is of mine, or some of them are like a half a cup, some of them are a cup. My soup things, I put them in the ones that are a cup. Sometimes I put them in a cup and a half for my broth, depending on how hungry I am. But, yeah. Okay, so as I was saying, make sure that you are prepared when going to work. Have all your little containers ready, your little broth, your little jello, your waters, your G2, your vitamin waters, that's what you like, your protein shakes. Even if it seems too much, it's better to have too much at work than not enough. It's better to be more prepared than not enough prepared, because if you find yourself lacking and not having whatever that they're having on your job, it's going to smell extra good. It's already smelling good. It's going to be smelling extra good. And if you have some good liquids, yours is going to smell good too, because I know when I warm mine up, it smells good and it tastes good. So you won't feel like you're missing out. You actually might have some people like coming to you or your cubicle or wherever you're at and be like, hey, what are you eating? Broth. Yeah. So, be prepared, and that will take you a long way in this journey. Not only for this pre-op, but for post-op and for forever, like I said, when I get these recipes perfected for these protein shakes and just anything to make your life easier, I am going to do that, and I'm going to drop that in the box. And I'll even have some where I'm even making it so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm not the best at explaining. So, we're all in this thing together. Yes, I am new starting at it. Yes, no, I have not been sleeved, but I'm learning as I go, and as I learn, I want to be able to share with you all. Now, another thing I like to talk about that people may not mention about this 10-day pre-op diet. This may be a little personal, but I always told y'all I'm going to keep it real on my channel. And if you're finicky, my channel ain't the channel to be on. It really isn't. Normally, after I had my gallbladder removed, after a weight loss of like 75 pounds, this was through Fennerman. After I had my gallbladder removed, let's just say I'd have no problems using the bathroom. As a matter of fact, it seems that every time anything hits my stomach before it even hits it good. Like I could be in the middle of eating a good meal. Prime example, when I was having my last supper on the last Sunday, I was eating my T-bone steak with my A1 steak sauce, and right in the middle of it, boom, I had to go take a poop. I was not happy. I'm like, are you freaking serious? I'm enjoying my meal that I've been waiting for, and I have to use the bathroom? I don't know why I was surprised, because it happens every time. So I said that say, yeah. This is, hold on, y'all. Camera just flipped off. Oh, no, okay, there we go. All right, let's see. All right, I need you to act right. Okay, this definitely has to be edited. My camera just flipped off of the tripod. I feel like the cushioning in this is not acting right. But anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry I have it so close up, but I don't have the mic, and I want you guys to hear me, because I just noticed that other videos are low, so I might have to, whatever I'm saying, I'm probably going to have to, some other videos that I pre-recorded, I'm probably going to have to put in writing actually what's going on, which is a pain in the butt. Okay, so let's talk about poop. Something I never have a problem with. But the day before yesterday, guess what? Nothing. No poop for me. I'm constipated. There's no party going on in here. I'm constipated, just farting from my rear. I've had some X-Lax and a bowl of prunes. Pushing so hard, my face is turning blue. Won't come out. Constipation. And I'm like, okay, I hate the fact that I poop a lot. I mean, when I say poop a lot, I mean like I poop at least 4 times a day. I'm not lying. Yeah, I am hoping that this thing does not pop off again. Every time I say that, it pops off. I'm going to try to get through this video without the creepiness of this tripod. Amazon, I'm about to give a negative review. But anyway, see, I forgot. Okay, we're talking about poop. So, my doctor had already told me day 5 to start taking a stool softener. Stool softener they told me to take was Colace. Well, I went to Kroger and Colace was $19.99. No. So, I was thinking, going through this, like, I don't need no Colace stool softener. You know, my bowels are fine. I poop every day 4 times a day at least, or at least 3 times a day. But, yeah, I found myself needing to take this Colace. But this is not Colace. It is compared to active ingredients of Colace. Y'all know. Those y'all people on the budget like myself know what that means. It's a knockoff brand. It's the Kroger brand, and they got the same ingredients. And actually, it's called Kroger Stool Softener. But it's compared to Colace, so I saw the name Colace on there, so that's why I got it. And it's supposed to be 100 milligrams. I'm supposed to take it twice a day. I took it once a day. I have not taken one today, or yesterday rather. I took one yesterday morning around this time. So what I probably do is take one before, after I finish this video, because it'll be probably about 4 o'clock, and by the daytime, then, maybe I can, get some stirring up in this gut. And I think that's also to kind of have the gut cleared out a little bit for when you have surgery. So it helps in both areas. So that's another thing. Make sure you have your stool softener. If you can afford Colace, then by God, get you some Colace. But me, this thing worked the same way. It also, my doctor also said if you don't go within 48 hours after taking this stool softener, then take a laxative. I cannot remember the laxative that he preferred, but when I get home, I can actually tell you that. But hopefully you won't have that problem. Actually, I saw somebody on my Instagram that has had that problem. So, but post-op. So, see, some of the same things that happen post-op happens pre-op on this liquid diet. So it's preparing you really for what's to come. So, I just wanted to come with you all with that, let you all know the highs and lows. Be prepared to have an attitude some days because you're hungry. That's why I try to say, try to prepare yourself. But like if you're at home and your family, luckily I'm not having to deal with family eating solid foods or hamburgers and all this other stuff around me. So if you're with your family and they're eating all of this stuff that you like, and you're sipping on some broth, you may be angry. You may have an attitude. Those of you who are coffee drinkers, letting go of that caffeine, it's going to cause changes in the body because it's an addiction, and your body's trying to adjust. So it's an adjustment, but for me it has been a pretty good experience despite all the other things that I have gone on. Now, I don't know if I told you guys, but in these 6 days I have lost 8.5 pounds. And those 8.5 pounds have not come from my water weight yet because for some reason my little monthly visitor has outstayed her welcome. I'm ready for her to go. And I'm probably about to mess up now with this thing because I just moved it. But yeah, I'm ready for her to go. And so once she goes, I get rid of this water weight. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back on the day before surgery, the night before surgery. I'm going to weigh and let you all know my total weight loss, give you my stats before the day before my surgery. So I'll let you all know how that came out. But so far it's 8.5 pounds, I think it is. If I haven't mistaken. I have to look. I have the weight app, and I've been putting that in. It's not doing too well. It's not that bad. It's not bad at all. It's all about what you make it. It's all about what you make it. You're going to have some days, of course, where you're like, ugh, I'm over this. I want me a hamburger. I want me a steak. I went through a point where I wanted some chicken tenders from Chick-fil-A that I've never even had before. I just knew they had some grilled chicken tenders for when me and my daughter had went to Chick-fil-A and I had got a grilled chicken sandwich. And I know I like the Chick-fil-A sauce. So it's like all of a sudden I started craving something that I have actually never had before. Now how crazy is that? But so you're gonna have your times, and I almost stopped and got those grilled chicken I'm sorry, y'all. I almost stopped and got those grilled chicken strips or tenders. But and I kept battling myself. I'm like, okay, it's grilled. I've seen people on YouTube that cheated. It's gonna be all right. It's just a shrinking diet. They won't know. But then I was getting gas. That was number one. Chick-fil-A is high. So Chick-fil-A was like right across from that gas station. So happy. And I'm looking at the Chick-fil-A and run up on the curb. So that just disturbed me. I'm like, let me keep going because I'm already, that's my sign right there. Girl, if you don't get your butt on and forget about them chicken tenders, I went home and had my broth and had me a good time. That's when I put them 2 eggs in there. I want to say that. So that was my cheat, those 2 eggs. Even though it wasn't a cheat because my doctor said that I could do it. Even though she said 1 egg, I had 2 eggs. Wasn't bad. I hadn't even gotten my protein all in anyway. So make sure you get your protein into your protein shakes. At least 2 of them. At least 2 of them, man, a day. My doctor said 60 to 80 for this pre-op liquid diet. So they have 30 grams in each one. So I've been at least trying to have 2. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's 1.5. But I actually put one in my, I made some pudding with one. So I'll tell you guys about that later and how that came out. It's actually still at home. It's chocolate banana cheesecake pudding. Boy, I tell you, I'm coming up with all kind of flavors. But it actually, after it's set, it actually tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty good. Not as good as my others, but hey, and I'm not really a chocolate fan, but I've had a taste for some chocolate. But I also wanted some cheesecake. So I'm like, chocolate cheesecake. But where I kind of threw myself off was when I knew I hadn't had my protein shakes. I was like, well, let me pour this banana cream in here. But, yeah, any kind of way to get that protein in, I'm down with it as long as it tastes pretty good. So, that has been my experience so far on this pre-op liquid diet. Today will be day 6. Today is day 6, but it's just not starting because it's early in the morning. So I will be coming back to you all. Let's see. I'll be coming back to you all soon because I have some more things I want to talk about, give some more tips or whatever. So just stay tuned. As far as my surgery, from the time I wake up that morning to the time they roll me into the operating room, to the time I'm out of the operating room, me walking around that hospital, all of that I am going to have recorded. If I could have my surgery recorded, I would, and let you all see it. Barely everything hanging all out. But I know they're not going to let me do that. But I am going to request that they take a picture of the stomach that they took out. I'm interested in seeing how huge that thing is. So, everything that I see, I'm going to share with you all. I'm open, transparent. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything that you'd like me to ask my doctor for you all who have not made the decision, let me know. Send me a... my email is brownsugar, BRWONSHUGGA76@gmail.com. So if you have any questions or any topics that you'd like me to talk about, you can email me there. On Instagram, you can DM me. I am brown_sugar_VSGWLS. Yeah. And it's in some of the links from my prior videos. So you might have to go a little digging a little bit. And I'm going to get them in all of them eventually. But it takes time. And so if you all can just bear with me. I thank you guys for watching. I hope I didn't leave out anything. Remember to be prepared. By day 5, you're going to probably experience some constipation. Get your Colace or your Kroger brand of Colace or whatever brand of Colace that you're going to use to help you out. Matter of fact, Oh, I'm out of water. I shouldn't say I'm about to take my Kool-Aid right now. But here's what mine look like. A little small little gel pill. So he ain't that bad. So like I said, I'm supposed to take 2 a day, but I think one suffice for me. I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna think that I pooped yesterday. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. I have to go on my bariatrics thing and see, because I logged in. I try to be good at that. What I am not good at logging is my food intake. I've been trying, kind of good at it, but it's kind of lazy, because some of the stuff that I'm eating, they don't have it on there, and when I try to do my recipes, they come up with this bogus amount of calories. And I'm like, I know good and well that ain't that many calories, because this ain't even hardly even remotely close to that, or that amount of fat. So I get a little frustrated with that. I log in my protein shakes and stuff that they have that's already pre-done, but all the rest of the stuff is just irritating for me. But my water, I do log that in if I can remember a little bit that I'm intaking, so I'm having to do better with that. But I need to really start drinking my G2, and I also have some Pedialyte that I need to start taking, so that so that I won't get dehydrated, because I don't want my electrolytes to get all mixed up and have any problems that I can avoid. So make sure you stay hydrated, prepared, and good luck on your journey. Thank you for following me. Like, subscribe, hit that little bell on your right hand side, I believe, your right hand side. It's a little bell, and it gives you notifications that when I made a new video, because I will be doing some often. You don't want to miss the video of the day of surgery. And you need to follow. Like I said, I have some that I've already pre-recorded to put on a month later. Those are interesting. I also have some before pictures. Oh God, those are interesting. I'm going to place those like a collage here for that. So this is a big step for me. This is something out of my league, but I want to help others, as well as be able to look back on this journey and say, hey, you did it. You did it. And thank you guys for following me on this journey, your encouragement, your words of encouragement. Nothing that you said have been left that I haven't taken into considerations. All of the other videos that I've been watching on YouTube, some of my favorite YouTubers, you all are awesome, and thank you for being that inspiration and that motivation for me, so that I can be that motivation for others. I don't think I gave you my stats as far as my weight, because my height. A lot of times I want to know people's height, because that's important as far as their weight. Because if you're 5'8", and you're weighing 270 pounds versus my 5'1" frame, that's 270 some pounds. It's a total different look. So I am 5'1". The last I weighed was yesterday, I think it was, and I was down to 260. 69, I think. 269, I think. Yeah, 269 point something. So I'm looking forward to weighing the next couple of days, and I'll let you guys know how that came out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like. You can even share. Remember, you are wonderful. You are beautiful inside and out. We're just going through this thing to better ourselves. This surgery is just a tool. Don't let anybody tell you any different. It is a tool. Which reminds me, I have another video that I have to post. I don't think I'll be able to do it this morning because I am tired. But I have to get this out for those people who are not understanding that this is a tool. That if it were easy for us to do on our own that it would have been done. So that video will be coming up next because of a situation that occurred within my own personal household with my daughter and my mother. So I really want to get that out there for those who may not have had struggled with their weight all of their life. So that video coming up next. If you're looking for it, share it with your family members that may be hounding you or having doubts about you doing this, or saying, why are you doing this? You could do this on your own, and yada 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 yada, blah blah, want. I want to have a word with them personally. So, like I said, if you like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. When I get to 50 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. Live, love, laugh, and last but not least, lose. I see you guys on the losers bench. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there. Yay! Hey! Y'all have a good day. All right.